perhaps the replays are on the Bid Australia tonight. People watching, they can watch them from anywhere, I suppose, in the world when you think about it. I know I've got a very good friend watching from Newcastle today, John Curtis, who's been associated, the Curtis family, with this Gladstone Turf Club for, well, going back over 50 years. And also my son's watching from the Gold Coast, celebrating his birthday today. Chris is not having too many sherbets, so here's the first one going in. It's Great Brave, and Our Last Penny's about to join it. Great Brave, ridden by Wayne Baker. Written not by Wayne, I'm sorry, by his son, James. The way Wayne's lost weight, he probably could ride it, but anyhow, James Baker rides. He heads to Scone on Monday. So Great Brave's in. Our Last Penny's joined the line too, in very similar colours, Clusterfest and Happy Frank. They're drawn alongside each other. They've both got white and purple stars. Clusterfest's got the blinkers. But, sometimes when they're around the back, they're pretty hard to distinguish horses in virtually identical colours. There's just a very slight change. Bigger stars. Even the caps are virtually identical. Here's the next one coming up. It's Russian Missile, and it'll be the last one to join them for the last race here today, racing here again at Gladstone on the 23rd of October. So they're all in the stalls, ready for a start. This is the last. 1507 metres the distance. They go very quickly to get across to the first turn, which is only about 200 metres from the start. Away they go. Getting out a little bit slowly was Flying Cass, but showing speed towards the inside was Russian Missile, and here they come across. It's Clusterfest, the local. He's taken up the running, Clusterfest. Running second was Our Last Penny, being followed by Happy Frank. Wide Craig Lee Clinkers, it wants to go to the front, and they're followed back along the inside there by Flying Cass now. Well back in the field was Our Last Penny, and actually dropping out to be last was Russian Missile, so they turn out of the straight. And Craig Lee Clinkers keeps going forward, and the Craig Lee horse shows the way in those famous blue and white colours. Recall calling a race one day at Mackay 10 years ago where there was 7 Craig Lees in it. There's only one in this, and that's Craig Lee Clinkers. It leads the way from Clusterfest, who's running second. Then the next horse there was a Flying Cass the Grey. It's going to be followed further back by about 3 parts of a length by Our Last Penny. Going right around the outside was Happy Frank. The jockey won't be happy because it's 3 wide. And tacking on further back in the field then came Russian Missile. So along the side they go, and it's all Craig Lee Clinkers. He's got the chocolates at the moment. He's out by about 2 lengths. There's a wall of horses amassing behind you to challenge. One of them then was Flying Cass along the rail. Another one was Happy Frank, and Clusterfest is there as well. Our Last Penny was well back. Great Brave is back running last at this stage. Craig Lee Clinkers comes back to them. He comes to the turn. He leads the way from Clusterfest, but Clusterfest has got up on his inside, and he'll go to the front in the stretch. It's Clusterfest with those blinkers. I hope I've got it right. Clusterfest leads the way. Happy Frank's battling on down the outside. You wouldn't believe it in those similar colours. And here's Our Last Penny. Clusterfest the inside. Happy Frank on the outside's the danger. The 2 in the purple and white are going to the line, but it's going to be Clusterfest, the local one from Happy Frank. Third, I think, Craig Lee Clinkers just hanging on from Our Last Penny. They were followed then by Great Brave. Then came Flying Cass, and Russian Missile was last. You wouldn't dream about that, would you? Those colours are almost identical from a distance. The only comparison or differential was the blinkers on Clusterfest, and he's won from Happy Frank, who didn't have much luck in running, being very wide, but a lovely ride by Cody Collis on Clusterfest. And I'm sure the locals will be very happy. That's the Winnett family and the Kernans. They're great supporters here of Gladstone Racing, so congratulations to them. Only 2 Gladstone horses started here today, and Clusterfest has won the last, and I almost omitted it from my preview. Naughty me. Clusterfest 2 good, Cody Collis. Second placing went to Happy Frank. We'll get the other details for you shortly after the running of the last at Gladstone. Been a very good day's racing here under idyllic conditions. Brilliant sunshine, brand new callers box, even with air conditioning. So we're signing off from Gladstone today with Happy Frank just getting beaten by Clusterfest. And of course, as I said, David and Judy Winnett are part owners. And last night, the Thompsons won a race at the Sunshine Coast. So, and Thompsons, of course, committee people here at Sharon Thompson and husband David, committee people here at the Gladstone Turf Club. So it's been a big 24 hours for the Gladstone committee. They will be celebrating tonight. Unfortunately, I won't be, because I'm off the hops and on to the lemonade.
Was $9, and then Hankstar 12 to 14. Noir Daru is 19 and 18 for Tubby 2 track. So extra time looks quite difficult to beat on paper, considering what he's done his first 2 efforts this campaign. He was a very good juvenile, winning the National Stakes, and he was beaten 7 lengths in the Coolmore. And he's really recaptured his best by the looks of it this time in. He was well beaten last start, but the horse